Hi everyone, I'm Davide Innocenti. I'm a graduate student from Florence, Italy.
Davide's interest in tennis can be traced back to his childhood, when his father strongly encouraged him to play. He often took him to the court to practice, which sparked his passion for the game.
So I remember my first time, I was probably 3 years old and my dad was playing tennis a lot. And I remember he dragged me on the tennis court. He basically obliged me to play tennis at the beginning and I was confused, I didn't know what I was doing. But then immediately I fell in love with it, and after probably like 1 or 2 days of playing, I just told my dad I want to keep playing, and so that's how it all started.
Choosing UNCW out of many different places on his mind, Davide came to his decision because of the past success of his tennis team, the great coaching staff, and the nice weather in the area.
So I remember during my recruiting process, I was uncertain about where I was going, and my main priorities were a good coaching staff, a good location, and a good tennis team. And I look at the ranking of UNCW, and it was like in the top 50 in the country, so I thought that was really, really good. And UNCW won their conference the previous year before me coming here, so I thought that was definitely a plus. And then it had a great location next to the ocean and a great coaching staff, so that's why I chose to come here.
Tennis is something that Davide plans to make a career out of. First by catching his breath post-university life, then jumping into prepping for his professional career.
I will definitely try to pursue a professional career with tennis. After the season, I will take a little break where I'm gonna gather all my energy and get together all my thoughts, and then I'm gonna decide where to do a adequate pre-season, and then I'm gonna start 2024 to play professional.
Like tennis, Davide has grown a strong connection to the United States over his time here as an international student athlete. He is planning to move to the US following his start in professional tennis.
So I love the US personally. I think I embrace the American culture, so my dream is to remain in the United States. Now that's in the long term. In the short term, I don't know, because I will try to play professional tennis, so I don't really know exactly where my base is gonna be, but I definitely believe that in the future I'm gonna stay in the United States. Everyone is super nice and they treat foreign people really, really well. So I think I'm gonna stay in the United States, and why not maybe in Wilmington.
Davide has had a very positive experience at UNCW as an international student athlete, noting the fun of building a community with others through sports, activities, and more.
I definitely think that UNCW has a great foreign program. There's a great community of foreign people, and there's a lot of activities going on that unfortunately I wasn't able to explore them all because of tennis. We were really busy with our schedule, but they have a great program, and on the few days that I have off, I try to join our community of foreign exchange students, and there's a lot of activities. We hang out with each other, we eat some good food together, so it's really great. They treat us really, really well, and we feel all like a big community.
Dedication is important to Davide when it comes to his motivation for playing tennis. He believes he owes it to not only himself, but to his father, as well to continue playing and to be the best version of himself.
So I would say at this point I play for two reasons. I play for myself because I think that I owe it to myself. I've been through a lot of stuff during this, I guess now 20 years probably of playing. I've been through a lot of tough times. I've traveled all around the world, been by myself a lot of times, left my family, left my friends, and so I definitely owe it to myself. So that's who I play for. And then, as I said before, my dad taught me how to play tennis in the first place, and I owe it to him because he definitely spent a lot of hours with me on the tennis court. He was and he still is my tennis coach, so he always teaches me, of course, for free, but it's a commitment, and I definitely owe it to him as well.
Davide believes he has his best record yet during this season, but still feels as though there is room for him to grow as a player.
That's a good hole here, boy! Let's go!
There's always some room for improvement, so I'm gonna try to build up some good rhythm, and I'm gonna try to finish on a high note, possibly bringing back home my third conference tournament.
For the newcomers to UNCW tennis, Davide believes it would be important for them to work hard, be detail-oriented, and most importantly, to have fun as they play.
For the newcomers, I think that the #1 word of this program is hard work, coach really works us really hard, and I think that if you come here, you have to be willing and be ready to work hard. There's no days off here. You cannot come to practice expecting there's going to be an easy one. Coach is going to get on you, and that's what makes us better.